In early 2024, at a charity gala in London honoring arts education, Helen Mirren and Liam Neeson were spotted together, not as global icons, not as Dame and Oscar nominee, but simply as two old friends, sharing a laugh under the soft glow of chandeliers, as if decades hadn't passed since they last walked the same path. For those who don't know, Mirren and Neeson dated briefly but meaningfully in the late 1980s, back when both were rising forces in British and Irish theatre. It was a time before Schindler's List, before The Queen, before either of them became household names in America. They moved in the same circles, rehearsing in damp London studios, arguing about Shakespeare over pints, attending midnight screenings of European cinema. Their relationship was never tabloid fodder. It was private, intense, and rooted in a shared love of craft. They parted ways amicably, as many do when careers pull in different directions. Helen went on to conquer stage and screen with a fiery grace all her own. Liam returned to Belfast, then found his footing on Broadway before Hollywood came calling. Over the years they'd crossed paths, backstage at awards shows, at film festivals, once even on a quiet bench in Central Park, but always with warmth, never with awkwardness. So when they reunited at that London gala, it wasn't about rekindling romance. It was something deeper: recognition. Photographs from the evening show them standing close, Mirren gesturing animatedly while Neeson listens, really listens, the way he always has. There's a softness in his expression, a familiarity in the way she touches his arm. No grand gestures, no posed smiles for the cameras. Just two people who once knew each other intimately, now meeting again with the quiet respect that only time and mutual admiration can forge. In a fleeting interview clip from the event, Mirren was asked what it meant to see him again. She paused, then smiled. "Liam's one of those rare men who never changed." Not really. Fame didn't inflate him. Grief didn't harden him. He's still the same thoughtful soul I knew in a tiny flat off Charing Cross Road, reading Yeats aloud just to hear the rhythm of it. Neeson, ever private, didn't give a statement, but those who were there say he spent much of the evening asking about her work, her garden, her travels, listening more than speaking, as he often does when with someone he truly values. There's something beautiful about this reunion, not because it's dramatic, but because it's ordinary in the best sense. Two artists now in their late 70s, reconnecting not out of nostalgia but out of genuine care. No rumors, no speculation, just the kind of enduring friendship that Hollywood rarely shows us, but that real life quietly nurtures. In an age of fleeting connections and performative relationships, their moment together feels like a reminder. Some bonds don't need to last forever to remain meaningful. Sometimes, a single look across a crowded room is enough to say, "I still see you." And for Helen and Liam, two legends shaped by loss, art, and integrity, that's more than enough.